The definition of a maverick: an unorthodox or independent-minded person, a nonconformist. Well, being the true maverick that I am, I would like to apologize in advance to administration. I will not be giving the speech we agreed on. So, before things get too out of hand, I should warn that this speech may contain offensive material and is meant for mature audiences. I'm just kidding, of course. Although going off script would be the true maverick thing to do, this is a tremendous honor, and I don't want to get yanked off stage. But sorry for getting everyone's hopes up. Good afternoon, Milford High School, class of 2014, friends and family. I'd like to start by thanking my mother and father, because I would not be here if not for them. No, literally, I would not exist if it wasn't for them. Next, a special call out to my grandmother. Grandma, thank you for always having my back and offering to help write my speech for me, but Mr. McKenna has already done that. Just kidding again. Thank you to all my friends for all the great memories we shared and will continue to create in the future. Thanks, Coach Salyers, for keeping after me year after year until I finally joined the team. It was one of the best decisions I've ever made. And on behalf of my fellow classmates, thank you, teachers of Milford High. It takes a lot of devotion to do what you do, because everybody knows you aren't in it for the money. Over 2,210 days, 13,260 hours, and 795,600 minutes of schooling have all led up to this day, a day we have been dreaming of since kindergarten, a day we will remember for the rest of our lives. When I was told I would be giving a speech at graduation, I panicked and began to sweat uncontrollably, and for good reason too, because this is absolutely horrifying. But you know what? There's no other place I'd rather be than up here in front of my fellow classmates on this day. Well, except maybe Hawaii, or Fiji, or Disneyland. As we leave Milford High School, we take with us many memories. The sights, the sounds, and the smells will stay within our hearts forever. The sight of our first football game after freshman orientation. The sound of the entire school shouting at us to go home at our first pep assembly. And the smell of rotten milk being thrown underneath the stairs by some prankster. And no, Mr. Joback, I don't know who it was. But more importantly, never forget the people you've met within these halls. People who were once complete strangers but are now lifelong friends. And as we all begin to head our separate ways, I hope that you never lose touch with those who made you who you are. For 4 years, as Milford High students, we've got up at the same time, headed to the same place, sat in the same uncomfortable desks, and saw the same people every day. Now, the certainty of always knowing what's next is coming to an end. What in the world do we do now? The only person who can answer that daunting question is you, my fellow graduates. After today, we enter the real world. Our future is in our own hands. The days of having everything spoon-fed to us are finally over. Our success in this world depends solely on our own drive. It is up to us to decide which path we want to take, and regardless of where that path may lead, keep an open mind, have empathy for others, and most importantly, do what makes you happy. This may be the last time we're all under the same roof, but one thing is for sure, this is not an ending, it is the beginning. The best years of our lives await as soon as we walk out those doors. Approach them like a true maverick. Class of 2014, we made it. Peace.
Thank you, Dylan. Thank you, Michael.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Don't know much about geography. Don't know much trigonometry. Don't know much about algebra. Don't know what a sliding rule is for. But I do know 1 and 1 is 2. And if this one could be with you, what a wonderful world this would be. Now, I don't claim to be an A student, but I'm trying to be For maybe by being an A student, baby, I can win your love for me. Don't know much about history, don't know much biology, don't know much about a science book, don't know much about the French I took, but I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. La ta 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 ta. History, biology, well, la ta 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 ta. Science book, French I took. Yeah, but I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be.
time after time. I've done my sentence, but committed no crime. And bad mistakes, I've made a few. I've had my shells and kicks in my face, but I've come through. I need to go on, 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 on. We are the champions, my friends, and we'll keep on fighting till the end. taken my bows and my curtain calls. You brought me fame and fortune and everything that goes with it. I thank you all, but it's been no bed of roses.